Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about a parade. A parade that was used to kind of show off some new equipment that North Korea has, and what that new equipment means for any future potential dust up. Okay, so these parades, they occur pretty often. You see them all over the world. Not something the U.S. does a lot, but the U.S. is kind of an outlier, especially given how militaristic the U.S. really is. These parades, they are half just propaganda for the populace at home, and they are in some way signaling to the rest of the world to show off the equipment. Look how strong we are. Look at what we have, type of thing. In a recent parade in North Korea, they demonstrated some new systems that are capable of launching, it looked like 12 122 millimeter rockets. Okay, so if you're familiar with this stuff, you're like, okay, so they have some grads. Yeah, I mean, kinda. That's what they are, except they don't look like grads. A grad is a BM-21, I think. It's a truck that fires these rockets. They've been in use a lot lately. These don't look like that. They look like dump trucks. They look like box trucks. They are intentionally disguised to appear to be civilian vehicles. When the back of the dump truck goes up, it reveals the rockets. We are talking straight out of like 1980s cartoons. It is cartoon villain stuff. The box trucks, they open up and reveal the rockets. And there are a lot of people commenting on it, about how smart it is, because it's good camouflage. It is. I mean, it would definitely work to achieve surprise. If North Korea was going to launch a surprise attack, these would be incredibly useful. However, any country that can produce a vehicle like a grad, like a normal military one, they can do this. Why don't they? Because then it invites attacks on civilians. Make no mistake about it. After this stuff was displayed, dump trucks, box trucks, in any future potential conflict in which the opposition gets air supremacy over North Korea, they're targets. Because they don't know what they are. They do not know, they won't be able to differentiate between a pretty effective weapon system and a truck full of fish food. They can't tell the difference. There's a reason countries don't do this. I get it. Yes, it looks cool. It looks cool. It's good camouflage. And it would be effective the first time. The first time it was used, it would be effective. After that, once it's used, all it does is make the civilian lost just immensely more. Luckily, at time of filming, it doesn't appear that a conflict like that is on the horizon. Not anytime soon. But this is definitely something to file away. Especially if it starts prompting other countries to do the same thing. This is not actually cool. This is not a good idea. Anytime a country engages in something defense related, they have to think about it in terms of, if I do this, what does the opposition do? I don't think North Korea took that step, or they're willing to take the losses. I don't know which. There's not a situation in which these would be incredibly useful once the fighting actually starts. Now, for an opening assault, sure, that would definitely help get the element of surprise. But after that, every truck that looks like that, every dump truck, they're all going to be viewed as potential targets rather than something to be avoided. It's an interesting development, and it is particularly interesting given the potential relationship between Russia and North Korea when it comes to arms transfers. If this becomes a widespread practice, it's going to be bad. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.